many of you guys have actually heard of Soul Eater? Weapons and Meisters, Def the Kid, Maka and Soul, Black Star and Tsubaki. Soul Eater was probably my second anime I ever watched. It was Dragon Ball Z, obviously, Soul Eater, and then Kenichi the Mightiest Disciple. Only a few people know about Kenichi the Mightiest Disciple, but that was a lit show too. But Soul Eater was my second anime and it was lit. I loved it. But it's pretty old. I haven't thought about it in a long time. I haven't seen it in a long time. The ending was pretty mid. It was trash. Maka kind of just used the power of friendship and then she defeated the main enemy. Maka was the weakest out of everybody. She was the main character. She had a scythe. But, like, the concept was cool. It was just Maka's character herself was pretty mid. And then the way she won was pretty mid. But, I saw this video when I was on YouTube the other day. It said this is a 14-year-old anime, Soul Eater. So I assume this dude is just going to talk about Soul Eater and the impact it had on anime and perspectives or whatever and how well it held up and all that type of stuff. So I was like, I'm going to check this out because I miss Soul Eater. I really do, bro. It was a great anime. And I haven't seen anything like any Soul Eater content in years, so I do want to see this. I think I am going to react to some Soul Eater content. If y'all want to see some Soul Eater content, let me know in the comments below. I know some good fights. I can show some people who haven't seen Soul Eater. Like when Black Star fought Mifune the Samurai, or when Kid fought Black Star and Soul, or when Black Star or Soul, no, when Black Star or Def the Kid really did anything, because they were both lit characters. So if y'all want to see those, let me know.
Daring, ambitious, it looked fantastic all the way back in 2008 when most anime looked super duper gay.
Yeah, I didn't know Code Geass was an old anime. 2008. Old.
Like Lorray or James. That smile. I'm sick
Okay.
of slang. Like, why does all this look like that? Like you, why do you look like that? And audiences at the time were with this style. It shot up in popularity like nothing you've ever seen before. That's hyperbole. From
I probably saw it. I saw Soul Eater in 7th grade, so I was 13 when I saw Soul Eater. Up until that point, Dragon Ball Z Kai was holding me over for 3 years. It was just Dragon Ball Z Kai, Dragon Ball GT. That's all I was focused on for those 3 years. And then I saw Soul Eater. And actually, I think I did see Kenichi the Mightiest Disciple before Soul Eater. I don't know. They might have been at the same time. But there was just a long gap of me just watching Dragon Ball for 3 years straight. Nothing else. No other anime. I did not care. It was just Dragon Ball. And there were so many episodes, so I really was held over. But when I saw this shit, I was like, yeah, that's nice. They have weapons. I ain't watched Naruto, so I never seen anime characters have weapons other than Future Trunks. So it was nice to see this.
We sent the anime world into a coma. But in 2010, Toonami began to air Soul Eater for silly Americans such as myself, and it just got even bigger. It's still maintaining that strength. Compared to Code Geass, it starts off huge and just takes a hike, never to be as popular as it was in 2008. But we both know something's off here. My clickbait wouldn't be nearly as effective if that were true. Code Geass is irrelevant and Soul Eater is out here thriving? Nah. In the past 2 years, I've heard not a peep about this one, and I hear about Code Geass all the time.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Code Geass, I haven't seen it yet, but I didn't know it was that old in 2008. But people talk about Code Geass still today. I haven't seen it, but I hear stuff about it. I see pictures about it. I don't see any of these characters. That's why I wanted to see this video, because I literally have not seen a single shred of Soul Eater content on YouTube, on my Instagram, on Crunchyroll clips. I just never see anything of this. Like, no one even talks about Soul Eater anymore. I don't even see it on my Netflix recommendation anymore. So,
That's totally shown and we've
it's crazy.
It's a shame that it seems buried by time. So I'm going to take my shovel and my boots
And undig it.
up a show that
Yeah.
I contend with 90
See, look at that. Def the Kid. I fuck with Def the Kid. He was a hard character. Oh yeah, that fight with their professor was lit too.
The DWMA is an academy that trains students to defend against the Kishins. If allowed to be born, the Kishins will drive humanity into chaos and madness. Students training at the DWMA are either weapon meisters or those who literally become weapons. Check it out.
I would be a Meister.
Sangetsu.
Actually, I would be like a Kishin. I would be like a Kishin because spoiler alert. But the Kishin, they're basically like the main demon villain, whatever. and the Kishin ate his weapon. So, because like Meister is supposed to be a two-man team. Like the Meister can't fight without their weapon, and the weapon can't fight without their Meister. But the Kishin was like, man, fuck that, and he ate his weapon. So that man was fighting as a Meister with his weapon inside of him, basically. I would be on some cool shit like that. I'll be like, man, I don't need a partner, bro. Give me all the power. Give me everything. I like that.
School is run by the Grim Reaper, Death, and with his instruction, young Meisters try to feed
And you
their
eat the
weapons
souls
to
of,
evil souls and
yeah, witches. You eat witch souls.
And it just so happens that our main characters, Maka and Soul, have come across an evil witch who is so hot.
She is not evil, bro. Blair was sexy. That's all it was.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think we should be partners anymore, Maka. I only want to be Witch Blair's weapon now.
Shit, I would too.
All of you, you're horrible.
I would be Blair's weapon. Don't get mad at me.
Cheating on every woman.
Epically. Of course, they fuck the whole mission up and have to start from scratch to regain all 99 evil souls and one witch's soul. When it comes to Soul Eater, a variety of themes can pop up at any time. Sometimes we're happy. You can have use a bit of
Bro, that episode was so funny.
Disturbing stuff happens. This part of
That's the
show is
Kishin, that creepy ass nigga.
You are awfully close to me. Then the gamer stuff happens and the main characters just beat the piss out of someone and they win, but really it was a plot designed by the evil witch Medusa the whole time. I like that about the show. Shonen is often characterized by its childishness. Shonen literally translates to young boy. Soul Eater doesn't allow this to clip its balls. There's death and dark themes creeping along on nearly every episode.
You're right.
That moon, that weird ass.
Now that I think about it, Soul Eater probably was like the first mature anime I watched.
Missions to defeat evil and find that their lives are becoming
Yeah. Now that I think about it, I know I'm pausing a lot, but I started Attack on Titan in 2013. That's why I like mature animes and stuff, because it's like, I went from Dragon Ball, which isn't really a mature anime, but Dragon Ball Z, you know, it still had the blood. They was killing people back then. This is before the time of Super. So back then, I was just seeing a bunch of aliens beat the shit out of each other and bleeding everywhere, all battle worn. And then I went straight to Soul Eater, which is just a bunch of people killing witches and doing all this creepy stuff. And then I went to Attack on Titan. And I don't even got to say nothing about that because we already know what Attack on Titan is like. Especially season 1 when everyone was being eaten. When the female Titan was attacking in the woods. So, I see why I like wild animes now. I did not peep it until now. But Def the Kid, you still a fly dude, bro. You're my favorite character.
What's the connection between the Kishin and the DWMA? Who's this demon living inside of Soul? Is the Grim Reaper really on our side? As these questions swim about our characters' heads, the action becomes more and more intense with what's at stake. This schizophrenic animal is the strongest character in the show.
Excalibur.
Just there to establish how strong everyone is, but you quickly become hooked. These fight sequences are cold as hell. This guy
Every fight sequence was hard,
so
bro.
You can throw him or use him as platforms. This dude can harden his blood. I think Stein is probably the coolest though because of his swag.
Nah, Professor Stein is nice.
How was this made in 2008? I asked. It's clean. It's flowy. Oh.
The animation was clean too.
Full Metal Alchemist Space Dandy and Mob Psycho Bones.
Oh, that makes sense. It was animated by them.
Except for comedy. I lied.
And it was funny too.
You can't actually have used a bit of a giggle all of the time. This is one of the few parts where the story acts its age.
Nah, I was geeking throughout Soul Eater too. It was a funny
I don't know
show.
why, but this era of anime thought it was fucking hilarious to hit people. I think that's funny too. Just not when women do it. I don't like when women appropriate my culture. I think the author's very talented and very ungoddamn funny. Some people just don't have the touch. They don't have the finesse.
What is that?
Control your bloodlust, Sangetsu. Don't worry, that's actually a small part of the show.
Sangetsu.
What's so special to me is Maka and Soul, Blackstar, Tsubaki, Death the Kid, Liz and Patty. Soul
Liz and Patty, that's their name.
bustling ecosystem
And
of
Krona and
characters.
Ragnarok.
Blackstar enters the show as a fucking goofball, constantly saying he'll surpass God, fucking up stealth missions to announce his presence while proclaiming himself as a big guy.
And everyone had
So he fights
character
and he
development.
Wins. And when he does it, it doesn't matter. He bounces back. Helps
They
us
all
out,
had
no matter
great
how
character
hard it seems,
development.
he reflects. The character that incessantly barks about how he deserves the spotlight, ironically begins to steal the show. Is it arrogant to have faith in yourself? Krona, Maka, Stein, these are just a few more characters with equal charm to them. And one thing I love, this is going to sound stupid, is that the characters actually like each other.
Yeah, they're friends.
Manufactured bitchiness just for the sake.
They were playing basketball together.
Each other up, run to each other's aid, hug. It's infectious. When the characters are likable, they grow on you.
I like that. That's what a lot of animes lack. Like Naruto especially. Naruto's biggest flaw is the characters. Their relationships with each other, their interactions with each other. They don't even like each other. Like Sakura just be getting mad at Naruto just for the hell of it. And then be sucking that nigga Sasuke's dick just for the hell of it. He didn't even like her. Like in this show, just like he said, the characters, when Soul and Black Star first met Death the Kid. I said Black the Kid. When they met Death the Kid, he pulled up and was like, yo, I'm like Death's son. He wasn't being cocky or nothing. It's just a fact. This is Death the Kid. This is the main dude's son. He was like, yo, I'm Death the Kid. I'm your leader's son. I'm the top guy here. So Black Star, who was arrogant, like, yo, I want to be surpassed God. And Soul, who was like, bro, who does this guy think he is? They were like, yo, we challenge you to a fight. Kid is like, I ain't no bitch. So he accepted it. And then throughout the fight, Black Star and Soul are like, yo, what are we going to do against this guy? He's crazy. They're really strategizing together. They're arguing with each other when stuff fails. They make up. They're like, bro, I'm sorry I yelled at you, bro. My bad. Let's get this, bro. Like, they're really homies. You can see the homie relationship they had. And then when they fought Kid, and Kid joined the squad, all three of them was like homies, including the females that they was with too. It's like, it was really like a group of bros hanging out, and then your group of females hanging out. And then all of y'all coming together. It's like the females would get mad at the guys guys would do stupid things to piss off the girls. It's really how a real friend group would actually be. And then they'll go out and hoop together. Like, that's lit. I like their relationship.
Also, really good, partially because it's set in such a unique atmosphere.
Yeah, and the atmosphere was lit. I do like the art style.
The character's name is Frankenstein.
Like Stein would like twist a nail in his head whenever he would think. I liked it.
Bellow from the underworld. This strange fusion creates a world unlike anything you've ever seen in anime.
This is a great show. I low-key want to rewatch it now.
There's some bangers. Like, what do you want me to say? The shit bangs. There's touching music. They did a great job tying up.
And it's not long. It's probably like 50 or 60 episodes.
90% sure this one is a Tupac reference.
So scandalous.
I didn't even know Japan had unlocked black people, but I wouldn't get past this author.
He said, I didn't think Japan unlocked black people. I'm fucking dead. If y'all want to see me react to Soul Eater content or just rewatch Soul Eater on the channel, I'll definitely do it because I definitely want to rewatch Soul Eater. I can get somebody who hasn't seen it before and we can all just watch it together. Because let me know if y'all have seen Soul Eater in the comments or if you haven't seen it because, again, I really never hear anything about Soul Eater. And I don't know. Like, it's just not really popping no more. Like, the manga is still ongoing, I think. But the show ended, like, years ago. It ended with, like, an actual ending. But then the manga just decided to continue later. So, I don't know if it will ever come back. I doubt it. But if it does, that would be lit. If you guys want to rewatch it or just watch it for your first time, let me know in the comments. Because I'll rewatch all the Soul Eater. That's something I can watch in, like, 2 weeks. Like we can really get through the show. It's not long at all, I promise. And it's a great show. So like, comment, subscribe, share the videos around for more content. You know me, like, comment. What am I saying? I just said that. I don't know. I'm gone. Share the videos around. Let's grow this big anime community. Soul Eater for the win. Yeah.